Okay, I've got another new quick mini to show you and the little tutorial to go along with it. I actually got this idea from watching another YouTube video. Lake Avenue Designs, I believe, is her channel. She used a 12 by 12 sheet of cardstock to make hers. I've tweaked it somewhat, actually made it a lot smaller, and mine has an extra pocket on it. So I want to show you what I did to create this. This is just the little covers for it. Each page has a slash pocket on the front, little tags that'll fit in it. It's got a little coin pocket behind that one, tag that fits in it. You flip it over, there's a coin pocket here, tag in it, and then the little coin pocket section opens up to reveal two little small photo areas. But where I end up with another pocket is here with another tag in it. So for such a small book, it actually does have a lot of room in it. I designed mine so that my front page has the slash pocket on it. When you open it up, the two facing pages both reveal a coin pocket and then open up to make 4 individual little photo mats. Or you could take 2 large photos, mount them there, and then just cut them in half so that you could still see the whole width of the photo. Then when these fold up and open, the next 2 pages reveal just the slash pocket with the coin pocket behind. And all the different little tags, well, that one, I call this the hidden pocket. It's actually a little tad wider than these coin pockets, so you can cut this tag just a little bit bigger than the one that would go in the coin pockets that are in the back. And then, of course, I want the little coin pocket section to show somewhat, so I just cut little smaller tags to go in the little slash pockets on the front. So when these 2 pages open up, reveals another, I call it a little 2-page spread or layout, because that's what the pages do. And then the back pocket, of course, again, still has the slash pocket, just like the front page does. And then I just cut little covers to go with it. Had some leftover bind-it-all coils, so I used my round hole punch and marked my holes so that they would be spaced evenly, punched each page, and then put the covers on, and there's the little book with, and you can see you can fill it with quite a few. I think each page would hold a minimum of 5 little tags. They can be for journaling, photos, whatever you would want to put in them. Okay, this is how I made the book, or come up with the pattern to make the book. Half sheets of 8.5 by 11 cardstock. It takes 2 sheets just to make the body of the book. Then I just used some scrap pieces to make my covers, or you could just use chipboard to make your covers. That would be up to you. So you can use lots of scraps of patterned papers. That's all the inside of this book was covered with, was just scrap size pieces that went actually out of 2 different collections, but the colors all worked together, so it worked out perfectly. You would lay this, now these measurements are using my Martha Stewart Scoreboard. So you would lay your half sheet of 8.5 by 11 cardstock on your scoreboard. You would score it at 2 5/8 inches. You would score it at 5 1/4 inches, and then again at 8 inches. Then turn it and score it at 2 3/4 inches all the way down. Then I put it under my paper cutter, and I only cut to that 5 1/4 inch score line. At 2 3/4 inches, I cut on that same line I scored, just to that line. So what that does, it allows me to then make the page of the book. So you would fold that remaining section in half. Each of these panels accordion folds, and there's the base of your page of your book. The only difference is on to make my slash pocket pages, and you have to remember, if you're going to reverse your pages to make them match up like this, you got to think about each page a little bit, because I actually messed one up yesterday when I was doing this one and had to make an extra page. So it's very easy to do. But when you make your slash pocket page, what I did, and I marked one of these, there we go, I decided where I wanted my pocket to be, and I made myself a template for my patterned paper to layer over the top of it. And then all I did was I used that patterned paper template to know exactly where to cut that off at, so that then you'll notice there's an 1/8 of an inch showing around my patterned paper template. So once I cut this off, this part here would be removed, or you could fold it back and glue it down, depending on if you wanted the extra bulk. Then when you cut your pattern paper out of this template and layer it, you'll notice you've got about a 1/16 of an inch all the way around of pattern paper layered over your cardstock. So it works for both your cutting your pocket page and making your layering template. And then all you would remember to do, if it's your page where the slash pocket is on the opposite side, you would just do the opposite, get it turned right, you would do the opposite to create the page for there. And then this page, of course, would then become just your coin pocket. And then the way you create that is, get this back to this side, this would be my slash pocket here. So before this is ever glued down or you really do anything to it, I put my patterned paper here, use my circle punch, punch out my little finger tab pull. Then I would apply glue here and here, glue that down in place good. Then that coin pocket is set, it's done. Then I can build my slash pocket on the front. Same thing for the back, except we're putting the coin pocket on the outside. Put your patterned paper on, punch your half circle, put glue here and here, glue it in place, and then you're left with your little 2-page spread or fold out page, whatever you want to refer to it as, back there. So that's just how simple and easy that little book can be. What I did with this one, this is just kind of another version of it. Same basic size, same premise, but what I did, instead of leaving the pages attached here to fold and make the fold out pages, I actually cut this apart. So each of these made a separate page. And then that's what I did with this little book. This would be more like this. So this is that solid page there. Then when you would open it up, the coin pocket would be here, so that when this opens, then there would be your little 4-page spread. So you can still make either type of books using the exact same measurements, the exact, pieces of cardstock, everything, and then the little tags would go down in the little pockets. And then I just added some little pockets on the front and inside back cover of this one. This book actually has a purpose. I just have not finished all of my photos and everything for it yet, so I don't have it done. But let me give you these measurements one more time. Half a sheet of 8.5 by 11 cardstock, scored at 2 5/8, 5 1/4, and 8 inches. Turn it and then score it at 2 3/4 all the way down. Put it in your paper cutter and cut on that 2 3/4 line only to your 5 1/4 score line. Then each page accordion backs on itself like that, and then there you've got your little page. Now to make your little hidden pocket on this book here, because you don't really see it or know that it's there. All you do is glue here and here, so that when you seal that down, then you're left with your little opening in between the front and back fold out pages. I hope that made sense, and I hope y'all can make one. Thanks.